so that way you can visually see what's going on.
Mhm. Yay! Watch stream.
Alrighty.
Hit the home button. It gives me my mini screen, and I can pull up the map, so I can pay attention while looking at the map. Because we
Alrighty.
still need Cyclops bridge pieces.
Yes. And let's see here.
Because
Game
there are 3
capture,
locations for them.
and then Subnautica. And there we go. And you ready for me to do something that you're going to go, why didn't you do that sooner? And my point will be, well, I was letting you and Bobby steer.
Decreased.
You know, kind of like with the captain's code, where it's like, oh, do this, and it's like, okay, I'm tired, let's just do this, and I typed it in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I knew it was in one of the code things, I just didn't remember where.
Bobby was close. It's not the front of the Aurora, it's the back of the Aurora.
I wonder if that's the piece I was scanning when I lost my Steam mod.
Oh, I wholeheartedly understand why you are like, I didn't know that, because you avoid the back of the Aurora like it's the plague. And there's good reason
Even
why.
though my life.
There's a good reason
my life
why you avoid the back of the Aurora like the plague. I'm
Even
wondering.
though my life pod was placed there.
I'm wondering if my sea moth will survive.
There's a care box.
I'm hoping it's got water. Nope. And yes, I did see your favorite thing in the world.
Oh, you missed the part where I saw the shadow and my face dropped. Like those.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm like, I saw a shadow, where'd it go? Is that a cave? No. It's a... I don't know my glass. The method Bobby calls, I am a rock. Okay, so we have 2 bridge fragments. Now we just need the 3rd.
Right there, I just passed it. Come on, thank you. Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
Seek fluid intake.
As soon as I get out of this place.
Fun.
Yes.
go.
Ah! Bye-bye, sea moth! Well, we got what we came for. And I said I would not be shocked if it did not survive. Alright, so... we're going to need 3 plastic steel ingots, advanced wiring kit, 3 enameled, lubricant, advanced wiring, and 3 lead. Well, there's our 3 lead.
Yeah, that was how I lost my steam. I was like, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Let's put a locker for... Alright, so we got our lubricant. Pin that. 3 lead, 3 wiring, harness, plastic steel.
The lead's in the other thing.
What was that?
I said the lead was in your glass container.
Lead. I know I'm gonna need that.
You're gonna go over.
I'm gonna need that.
One, two, three. You're also gonna need lithium.
Yep.
For the plasteel ingot.
Lead, lead, lead. Copper wire. So I just need copper. Pretty sure I don't have any copper, but...
Does not look like it.
Nope. Okay, and we're gonna need 6 lithium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, we still need to remake the sea moth.
Yeah.
Do you remember where the drill arm was located?
I can look it up. Prawn suit drill arm. We don't want that side. Nor that side. Ooh, Rec 10. Do you really want that one? No, not that there. I don't want to. We don't want to go to that.
Come on.
That one is near the underwater. This is where I got it. Was the underwater island crash site. Because all the other ones are near the dunes or the crash zone. Or in the Grand Reef, which ghosts. No, thank you.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And oh, I know why. That makes it much easier to find. So what did you say was the easiest way to get the drill arm?
Wreck 4 over near the underwater islands.
Alright. Do you remember how to navigate me to the underwater islands?
My map. Okay, that's the crash site we want. We're gonna clear our search here so I can see. Okay. You are at this life pod right
Nope, not.
over. No?
Oh, this will be just easier to get it this way.
It's like code 4. 12. 6. This is where you are. Northeast. More north than east.
Alright, and walk with that guy, that guy. Two glass, a lubricant, and some lead.
Clarion is finally home.
That's not what I wanted. that. Okay, I just need one. Let's make some lubricant. Now we just gotta make quite a bit of glass.
It's a good thing you're near a bunch of quartz.
I'm gonna make life easier though, because while we are near a bunch of quartz, I want to make it where I can just see the quartz.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And there we go.
Yeah.
We want to come here, open the storage.
In the carpet, Leia.
There it is.
You're like, it's somewhere. Ow.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. Seamoth. So we did have a depth module on it.
Yep. Alright. Let's look for scrap. Because we're going to need a lot of titanium. The irony is I was just by
Passing
so much
100
scrap
meters.
earlier.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Who the heck bit me?
I think those things attacked you. The tiger plants.
Gotcha. Go. And we go. Where's the kelp forest?
You go back to your base. And then to the left of your base.
Because the kelp forest also has something else we need. There we go. Needs those guys. Come on, buddy. Go for the scrap. Bunch of scrap right here. That's right, you're almost there. Not me! The scrap! Try again. Fine, let's force the issue.
Inventory's full.
Nope. Okay, let's try this again. Where'd he go? Alright, I know what I need to do. It'll make life easier. I think that's within range of the scanner.
It typically is. It's what Clarion does. Except with the switch, they often glitch through the
Passing
floor.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay. And that looks like there's 3 of them, which is how many we need.
Yay!
Where? There. Oh, there's the light. There he is. so easy to get disoriented.
Yeah.
I think we still need some more lithium too, but we can turn on the scanner for lithium.
True. Titanium. That is one of the things I like about Below Zero is it doesn't take as much titanium to make the titanium ingots.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Dang, that took a lot of damage.
Yeah, I did. When we get this lithium, we will repair. Okay.
Is that a cave?
No.
Okay. Just looked like one for a second.
That'd make a cool wallpaper.
Yeah.
No lies detected.
The ones that keep changing on my desktop at work, it's like, they're all cool.
So, because we still need more quartz too.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I got one, got one, got one.
We
Good
need
of
one
you,
more.
because I have a very crunchy snack.
What was that, baby?
I said I'm
Welcome
moving
aboard,
because I have
Captain.
a very crunchy snack.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, inventory's full.
I would drink the water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Do I have any food in there as well? Kind of, but I should cook it first. Alrighty. Now we just need another lithium. That's the giant deposit. I don't remember which rock lithium comes out of. I know there's one that gives it a random spawn chance.
That would be the rock. No, it wouldn't. That's. I don't know. That's a clarion question.
And I don't know if you saw, but we beat Teutonic tonight. Ooh, 2 diamonds. That's gonna be. I got excited. There's 2 lithiums right there, and you can't use them.
So we need the drill arm.
There we go. Someone needs to make a mod of this game where they take all the dialogue from the Cyclops and have Alan Rickman say it. Because you've seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right?
Of course, I have seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
The robot.
I love this branch. No. Yeah, you know, I can make the Cyclops.
And now we can start making the mobile base.
Just because my arm not that high.
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a three-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I should have grabbed the energy efficiency modular.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Warning,
decreased.
emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Clarion's like, then what is emergency power?
I need more titanium. Okay.
All systems online.
Oh. Good. Okay. Oh, no titanium. Okay. Wait a tick. There's also this guy. There we go. I thought I had more titanium.
Moment of, where did all my titanium go?
Power restored. All primary systems online.
There we go.
Seek fluid intake.
There we go. Those are the important bits.
Yay!
Table Mountain. Okay. Vehicle upgrade console. Yeah, that should be installed in the thing.
Base.
Alrighty. So now where to?
Engine powering up.
You wanted the grappling, or not the grappling, the drill arm, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna go to what's called Rec 4, which is at the underwater island.
Rec 4, not Life Pod 4. Alright,
Correct.
from Life
Rec
Pod
4.
6, what's the heading? Because we now have a compass.
Trying to remember which way the Cyclops is pointed. Or, not the Cyclops. The Aurora. The Aurora is north, right?
Well, this is an easy... So there's the Aurora.
So the Aurora is south.
The Aurora is south of Life Pod 6.
Okay. So we want to go northeast.
No, this was the right way. Alright, northeast.
Okay. No longer. Go too far.
We're going through a mushroom forest.
Yeah, it seems about right on this thing.
There, I'm directly over a vent.
You're over a thermal vent. Okay, that is helpful. Okay, we are... Stand by. It's Lake Geyser. Thermal vent. Okay, I see it. Okay, from here you want to go north.
Calorie intake recommended. Seek fluid
Oh, it has
intake
its stomach
immediately.
growl?
No, we're gonna go back to the...
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
That's the other thing we probably want to look up is the desalinization. So that way I can just get unlimited water.
I'm looking that up while you do that. Water filtration system. Should be from Prawn Bay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so that's the one in the bulb zone. Not particularly keen on that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, so there are a few locations for that. We're gonna put over this for right now.
There we go. One last thing before we go. Okay, two more things before we go. Oh, the scanner room did shut off. Okay, good. in storage. Take you out. Alrighty. And the nice part is the Cyclops that kind of acts as a beacon of where I was at when I had to retreat.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to remember to unpin the Cyclops because it's still up in the upper right.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alrighty. We are heading north.
All right. Okay, maybe go start going. We've reached this zone. Gonna want to go west, right? Yeah.
Rig for Cylon running.
Right.
Another vent.
Another vent. Okay. Oh, great.
Hey, Warper. You're not going to warp me out of the... Oh, 2 Warpers.
Drop squid. Wait. How did you
Is that the wreck I'm looking for?
stand by? No. What wreck is that? Is that no? Wreck near a thermal vent. What's a mountain alien? Alright, you're not over there. But there shouldn't be. I mean, there's a thermal vent over there, but
An alien vent, not a thermal vent.
alien vent.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Cyclops engine parts. A whole lot of them.
There's an alien vent. Okay, then this could be the right location. Doesn't look that. All right. Because it should be hanging off a cliffside. So which crash site did you go to?
Torpedo arm, grapple arm, halfway through propulsion arm. Okay.
You got what you were looking for?
Nope. I just decided to get a sea moth out.
All systems online. Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Shit.
Hull damage imminent.
Not cool. Not cool. And it even warned me.
I'm trying to figure out where the heck you are.
Alright.
Because it's not Rec 12. Because I had you over here. I had you go north, east, and it should have been a straight shot.
Alright.
A lot of patience.
Okay. Alien structures and life pods. So we grab life pod 6. You had me go this way, and then this way.
Had you go north? North?
Rec. No, not Rec 4. I'm at Rec 5. So I need to go east or west and slightly south to the underwater island. Okay.
So we passed it?
You kind of led me in a bad... Because you want Rec 4, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you should have told me to turn west a while ago.
Did I do the thing where I got flipped around again?
Yes.
I put you in the mountains.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Yeah. So just carefully back out the way you can. What do you mean there's warp?
Oh, I think I found the
Could have been
floating
worse.
island.
Could have been worse. Could have led you to. Oh. I'm causing mayhem over here. Could have been worse. Oh, we found them out. Oh.
Oh, you know where I'm at now.
You're at the mountain island. Definitely would not go that way.
I'm looking for the access port. Because isn't there a spot I can basically dock?
Yeah. Pretty sure it's somewhere. I hear it. Is that it right there? No. I've never seen that hole before.
There it is.
You're like, this is why we rigged for silent running. Try lowering a bit. Now try.
Alrighty.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
There. And
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
there we go.
That's a weird glitch to me.
Yes.
It sucks that the dog keeps opening my door. Ooh, ion cube.
Seek fluid intake. Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway. The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine." Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
This is the point where I asked Bobby, Does this game take fall damage? He's like, why don't you find out? Except I was on the very top and I dropped all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, that wasn't very intelligent.
Eh. So mad when I realized where that arch leads to. I was like, are you kidding me?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
Not ideal, but it works. Alrighty.
Oh, we probably should get the equipment to make a power cell charger.
Yes. Oh, yes. Alright, heading back to base. Because of that.
Ahead standard. Ahead
Careful of the
slow.
Reaper.
Rig for silent running.
Okay, it's disengaged.
Ahead standard.
But yeah. So definitely we're going to need to navigate and find the power cell charger.
I keep forgetting that the sun sets and rises in the opposite direction in this game. You know how it rises in
The east and sets in the west.
the game, it does the opposite. Doesn't it?
spend too much time underwater to remember.
I'm so confused now. Because I'm like, northeast would have been the general location, but you're saying when I sent you northeast, I sent you elsewhere.
Engine powering down.
So, typically on a map, north is up.
Yes.
All systems online. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You like my little, how do you charge it without the charger?
Yeah. I would have used the kept the prawn suit plugged in though and switched out those power cords.
Well, the reason I left the prawn alone was because it's so much easier just to knock the sea moth into the...
But you can change the power cells while it's docked for the
Can you?
prawn suit. You can.
See? Let me see how that works.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Oh, you can. You cannot stand on the prawn suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
I do have to remember that rigging for silent running takes power. It's counterintuitive.
Yes. Which is ironic because Bob would get very upset that I would do the slow all the time. And he's like, why? I'm like, because?
Oh, you saw, the moment I got in and turned on the engine, I'm like, slow. All ahead, slow.
And he's like, why? He hates it.
Alrighty, so have you found where the power cell charger is?
I didn't realize we didn't have that. Power cell.
Like, you were literally the one who said, oh, we need to get the power cell charger.
Rec 20. That's the sparse reef. Let's try not to go there. Once again, the underwater islands are a specialty. Along with Rec 9, which is why I'm shocked we don't have it. Are you sure we don't have its blueprints?
Well, let me go get something to drink, and then I'll look at it after I get back.
Okay.
I'm still here. I'm just engrossed with Fae Farm.
All good.
Yeah. It's been a week.
Oh, I get that. Oh.
Alrighty, so let's look at our blueprints. Yeah. Battery
How
charge?
did we not get it? Because it was at Rec 9, and we went to Rec 9.
I might have just overlooked it.
Must have. Let's get the boy in the conversation now that he's done discussing a heated debate with my father. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Wait.
What was that?
Oh. Bobby got home from work a little bit ago, and it looks like he smashed his ankle again.
No, it was my knee. Just
Don't do that.
He's working with a man who's a lot like our grandfather.
no, he has been home with the dog since that day.
Oh, you mean he almost got a kid killed? Yeah.
Yeah. Once that happened, yeah, it's kind of hard to make a defense for that.
Alright. So we're going on a table coral rampage.
Uh-huh. That's what we trying to do all day.
And then Mom and Dad finish their shift, so I come out here.
Oh, I'm definitely not turning off the TV button on that now.
I'm gonna give you all the clearance.
Oh, see, just say that.
Okay.
Are you,
I know where you
so
are.
we'll see if you're better at navigating, because Wendy's
You're going to hear me say
navigation.
surface a lot.
What was that?
Hold on. You hear me say surface a lot. Because I use the Aurora as a
Oh
landmark.
no, I totally do the same thing.
Let's see. Because I have beacons like all over the place to make sure I know what I'm doing. I got one on the floating island, one on the mountain island, one by vent.
Well, I've been letting Wendy navigate, and she's never said, like, I think one time she said drop a beacon, and it's like, you never told me to make one.
Passing 100 meters.
So now I have a
Oxygen
beacon, and
efficiency
she
decreased.
still hasn't told me to drop it.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Ah, that's the one. Fringe, baby.
All right,
One of the
I don't
best
need-
TV shows on Earth.
don't think he's supposed to advertise that. Yes. That's why I was like, hey, I'm on the. I'm trying to get Chester. Should have said the phone. Yeah, they watched a show that had an episode reminded of them of Fringe.
Yep.
Oh, he talked to you about it?
No.
Oh.
They told me about lunch and what happened during lunch.
Yeah, I had to leave early for that.
I don't blame you.
No,
It's a lot to
Seek
process.
fluid intake.
Yeah. No, I had work right afterwards, though. That's why I had to leave.
Yeah. Nice.
I was on a time crunch. Let's
So,
see.
I'm going to need 4 copper because I need 2 copper wires.
So,
And
reach
I
back
only
hunt.
have 2. So I need to get more copper. You said reef back?
Reef backs. They have a chance of having copper.
Yes.
That's actually why I have so much copper on my. Are you okay? You sound like me. It'll heal.
I know it will heal, but in the meantime, I hit it.
Let's see. Right there. Yeah. Oh, wow. Right. You're on PC. I mean, why does he have so many on one reef back? Oh, right. Yeah. PC. Mine's. I can't wait for that thing to be beefed up.
I don't want to do that. I'm lost on the iceberg.
How are you lost on an iceberg? You just go towards water.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Efficiency decreased.
Can we please have morning already?
Oh, you're based off of solar power, aren't you?
Yep.
You missed the part where I accidentally navigated him into the mountains.
Okay. So. Oh, right. Where are you at? What type of gear do you have at the time for that?
I have
Bobby,
radiation suit.
Ah. I'm the only one who hunts the
Power
reapers.
restored. All primary systems online.
But we don't use torpedoes.
Yeah, well, all I do is have a bunch of them. Occasionally I have to use them.
Do birds like you do.
It's not occurring, it's just
Aboard, Captain.
I say that as one of my sea moths just full of torpedoes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Jack or Caraxes?
No, I had to get rid of Jax, but Caraxes had it for a while. So it just looked like a dragon. Was the idea.
Yes, I know that was the idea.
All four at the same time. It was, well, it wasn't at the same
Fluid
time,
intake
slightly delayed
immediately.
each time. Okay, so he is gathering supplies for a green module bay. So he is about.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All
Is it
systems
yellow?
online.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we all live in a yellow submarine. And you can
I did
take
not
your
want them to do that.
you can take your pick on whether it is because of the Beatles or because of Disneyland submarine rides.
No, that's why I did that, right?
Why? And
You
again,
never really got to go on the submarine.
Ever again.
Yeah, because you went on it the one time.
Yeah. That didn't go well, did it?
No. You don't do well in enclosed spaces.
What happened, anyways?
You had an anxiety attack.
Oh. Yeah. I do fine in enclosed places now. I'm up there.
Now, this would be a very useful one to kind of cheese if I needed power. Just use the CMOS solar power to charge the battery and then put it into the Cyclops.
Yeah.
You could put that in the Cyclops?
No.
The policy.
You put it into the CMOS and then charge
Okay.
the battery on the CMOS and then take the battery out of the CMOS and put it into the Cyclops.
Oh.
He just got the Cyclops. He doesn't have the ion power cells. He doesn't have.
Oh no, I just use the prawn suit still. I don't use a charger. I don't know how I got that far with no charger.
Meanwhile, I'm over there with the wall of power cell chargers.
Yeah, you. In fact, it was below zero. That was the first time I got a power cell charger, and I'm going, oh, that's why I needed this.
Yeah.
I did it the harder way. I used the CMOS and not the prawn suit because I didn't realize
Just found out about the prawn suit. I was like, why are you doing that? Why not just use the prawn suit? And he's like, wouldn't it be harder to get the prawn suit back into the docking bay? I'm like, you can get the power cells while it's in the docking bay.
Yeah, the only reason I found that out was because when he looked up on how to turn off the lights on the Switch.
Gotcha.
I'm going, oh, so I take out this battery. Oh, I can take it out in here? Let's charge this thing.
A lot of the things we found out were completely accidental.
You mean the Reaper was a crawl through the caves? Yeah, that was not purposeful. There you go. Yeah, throw my clothes into the washer, and I gotta hop in the car. And then, not explain this. I'm sorry, the CSI episode made me miss this show.
You know.
What, did Dad tell you?
No. I was there briefly for the CSI episode.
Where they full on had like
Yes.
crazy scientists. And, like, and they had the tub.
Yes.
They had the tank.
Yes.
And I went, huh. I see that now. 100 years ago, that context would have meant like a water tank. Now people think, okay. Things change.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, Captain.
We need to get you some water.
You may talk when you pay the $1.3 billion fine.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yes, Karen. Wait, I'm not plenty. Why did I respond?
That's what happens. Clarion's programming is showing progress.
That's funny.
That's what it was. It was a response to conditioning. Shown by Pavlov's dog.
Oh, right, yeah, this.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, I thought I had some. I guess I don't. Where's a piece of that coral tube that I can use to make bleach?
Right there, right in front of you.
Okay, thank you. I see it.
Yep.
All right there.
Our mom has the Roku TV set to the ocean reef theme. So as you asked that question, it just all became on screen.
That's funny.
So me and Clarion are both looking at it like, what the heck?
Maybe that should have been my name on the thing.
Isn't that what you named your phone?
No. That should have been the Twitch name, but no, I didn't do that. It said it's some weird combination of fantasy. Makes no sense.
Oh, your
I should've-
username made
Vital
perfect
signs
sense to me.
stabilizing.
I
I knew you would recognize it.
immediately knew it was you.
That was the point, but
Alright.
well, like,
Although there was one username that really scared him.
yeah, I know.
Yeah!
And he
Yeah!
so bad, and I was like, no.
I mean, let's be honest. When I told you the username, you even like humna.
Yep.
But the username then started sending things that didn't make sense for what we thought. So everything calm down.
Yep.
Just keep swimming.
That fish is much larger than the fish.
What you gonna do? Swim.
Oh, I haven't told you the latest one where the username was just hilariously appropriate.
Hmm.
So I'm streaming and KC Strange joins the chat. We had literally just been talking about my cat, and then KC Strange entered the chat.
That's funny.
And when I even explained it on stream, and his response was meow. Alrighty.
Remember, crush depth of 200. Well, we did have one that had a 300, but a Reaper showed up.
You're kidding.
Nope.
Oh, is that why he's building that mall?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering about that.
We got attacked by a Reaper.
You know what's sad?
Glass
Is
and
me?
titanium. Okay.
I don't have a problem with him anymore.
Except when you glitch Rex out through the wall.
Actually, you know the sad part is I could have just built a new one and ignored him throughout the rest of the game. I could have, but I didn't. I have way too many resources.
Okay.
It's gonna be fun doing the multiplayer in the sequel.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how it goes with Subnautica 2. I've even said I'm not sure if my nephew will be joining me. I know my niece wants to join me. Whether it's a good idea for my nephew to join me is a good question, but if he wants to join, I will let him.
He's gonna go on,
The question shouldn't be if it would be good. The question should be, what would I be doing, and how much stuff would I have afterwards?
Yeah.
I'm good at collecting resources and mass stockpiling.
He's a pack rat.
Not a pack rat. It's organized.
He's a pack rat.
Everything is
I'm a data dumper.
Everything has its own shelf. Every room is selected for the key.
See,
Yeah, your base that is so big it lags the game.
that's because he's playing on, like, this is where I'm hoping you guys get a PC and play it on a PC, because as you can see, it's a much better experience.
Yeah, I thought about that, and then I heard it cost me a call.
To self-design.
Okay, I'll probably buy a used one. Used?
Let's say, almost all of your gaming devices are used. So much so, the dude at the gaming store knows you by name.
Yes.
Pot, kettle.
I get a discount because I work next door.
But
I also get him food. So,
but the whole, like, you're literally using he knows you by name as a bad thing when the guy knows you far better than he knows Bobby.
I went in and I'm like, I'm getting my brother a gift because he got his license. And they're like, oh, that's great. So now he can come over here and buy himself in the games. And I'm like, yes. Please.
And yet, I have a suspicion you'll still go with him.
Well, he usually goes when I'm at work. And he tries to
Gotcha.
convince mom to take him. And mom's like, no. I don't. My mom gets so confused. I'm like, it's okay.
That's
what I'm
mine.
here for.
I wanted that.
You made them angry. Nope, I'm a data dumper though. I like to scan data.
I did my first time.
Close call. Especially since you don't have the reinforced dive suit yet.
Nope. Should probably be the next item I make because I do have the 2 diamonds for it.
And with your base being right near those tiger plants.
And they haven't been bothering me lately.
Except for when it attacked you earlier.
That wasn't near the base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I also need to increase the number of solar panels I have.
Probably a good idea. Then we get more reserve power. Personal experience. Why do you think I have 2 nuclear reactors in my base now?
Because you have a big base and one wasn't enough.
Actually, 2 isn't enough, but that's not the point.
Don't give me the drill sergeant hand.
First off, I have to have 2 reactors, 1 bioreactor, 5 solar panels, and a power tether going all the way to whatever you want to call it to get the heat, the thermal generator going.
I was just gonna say, my plan is to get down to the Lost River and build thermal.
I use thermal.
That's the other thing I like with my game. That tether probably, if I got rid of it, the game will run smoothly.
I still laugh in my first playthrough. I kind of just built in the Cyclops, and then I'm like, alright, time for me to establish a base. Spent a day building a base, and then, like, beat the game. Like, as soon as I stopped building the base, it was like an hour and I beat the game.
Yeah, I had the opposite problem. I just liked the base, and I kept expanding it. And then, oh, I need a Cyclops. Build 2.
He just keeps going back to play the game.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people do that.
So the funny part is I can't tell when he's doing hardcore mode or when he's back in the survival.
Yeah, that's the problem. You can't tell.
And he can't tell either, so he'll forget.
Well, I mean, I think I'm in this one. But the thing is, when you're selecting the save, it shows you which one it is. So when I'm opening, I'm going, okay, but it takes so long for both of them to load. I'm going, I don't know which one.
You need to
And
have a little tile. You need to put a tile thing, and you know which one you're on based on which way the tile's flipped.
Oh, tile? Huh?
You have a coaster, a tile, a chip, something to indicate to you whether you're playing the hardcore or the not hardcore.
Like me, when I would be using my save game, I would use the silver controller when I'd play the GameCube, and then when I would use a new profile, I would use the black controller.
How about this? When I do the base layout, I don't do the same base layout. Because I have once the one I perfected have that's laggy is my regular one. My hardcore one, well, right now it's nothing. Because I died again, so I had to restart.
Warning, emergency power only.
Base has no power.
No.
I got to Lost River, and then you'll never believe me what happened.
Oh, really? Because last I heard,
That's my witness. I thought turkeys could fly.
what the heck? You thought turkeys could fly?
Do you know what he's referencing? And I'm going to be laughing if Bobby... Oh, of course, it has no power. I'm going to be laughing if Bobby gets it and you don't.
Efficiency decreased.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
You're going to have to repeat that. I couldn't hear because the bass was talking at the same moment you were.
Probably not, but once they say it, I'll feel stupid. There's a lot I don't understand.
So there was a radio station that basically was doing a Thanksgiving Day promotion. So they threw turkeys out of a helicopter. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys can fly because turkeys cannot fly. So when he threw them out of the helicopter, they plummeted and splat. And it was a great, like, the Humane Society was all upset, public opinion was all upset, and he's like, as God is my witness, I thought they could fly.
Oh wow. Yeah, I wouldn't
So
have
what?
known.
Did you fall to your death? Like, what did you do? Clarion! Mi hermano, viene aquí, por favor.
Come on, morning.
So, I made it to Lost River, and I forgot one key thing. The Leviathans will glitch through anything sometimes. Now, to my defense,
Power restored. All
my defense,
systems online.
why was the dragon Leviathan at the entrance? Well, it gets better. Because the worst part about all of this was I was by the mountain island entrance. Next. And I tried to report it. I kept pressing the wrong button. And remember, it's still an entrance. So can you guess what else showed?
You got hit with all three?
Yeah. At that point, I realized, okay, this round is glitched as can be. I died. Oh well, we'll try again. But I don't know what it is with me and my luck in these games. Every time I load up a file, it just tries to kill me. I have proof that it's happened more than once.
Did you hear this?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Here, actually.
His game glitched out so badly that he had all three major Leviathans attacking him at one time.
Yeah, he's told me that story.
The file should have been there. They should have been there. But you know what? It's not like I don't have proof they don't do that. I still have the 30 seconds of the thing going through the folder. They just don't stay in their regions.
No. No, they don't.
At
Welcome
first, when I
aboard,
first saw it, I'm
Captain.
like, what is that?
It's okay. I have a glitch that's permanently on my profile.
What's that?
My floating
Yeah, but I've done that.
But when you exited,
Oh, it was in the hardcore one. When that happened, I just go,
I'm like,
I said this. It's worth not doing this. It happens, but
we have very bad luck when it comes to glitching games.
I honestly think it's just the Switch model. Honestly, because everything else about it is smooth as butter. But the creatures are moving in like this weird.
Well, this is the only one we've had weird glitches with.
Yeah, none of my PlayStation hasn't glitched out. My Wii U hasn't really glitched out. The Switch keeps doing. Okay, and the Arkham series, that's a different thing because that's a downloaded content. So, if anything, that's the cloud's fault.
Arkham Knight making you cry because that Mr. Freeze storyline at the end.
You still mad at that? I
Yes.
can never watch it because mine keeps freezing.
Mine worked.
Good for you.
I cried like a baby.
But I'm glad at least Crane knew what I was referring to.
Crane always knows what's being referred to.
He's using all over our heads because we're all. We all know each other's thoughts because we've seen the same.
Ooh, Stalkertooth.
Yep, that's. I need one more.
Okay.
It's a pity I can't just beat one of these guys up and get it.
That is our reaction. I'm like,
Which one?
Stalkertooth.
Oh, I actually found a solution for this. I don't know if you can do it, but I can't. So what I do is
You get an inventory full of scrap, you drop it over them, they attack it, the tooth falls.
actually, yes, but I also bring in the CMOth as additional storage capacity, though. So I just fill it with storage capacitors. So I just drop as much as I can in one area, and that's why I have like 20 of the keys right now. Also might be one of the reasons I keep glitching the game, but because I got tired of the stalker teeth like right underneath me, like the Lost River. They still have physics. They drop down.
Inventory full.
I see that. It took me a moment, but I saw it.
You know the one thing I'm very disappointed in?
What is that?
That stupid bag. You can't carry it when it has items in it.
Inventory full. What bag? Oh, yeah.
See, now you know what I'm talking about. The sports bag.
That's because we were running into it not last game session. It was last game session.
What about this game session?
We were on the Aurora and we were trying to get stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, you ran into that problem I always do.
Mm-hmm.
I think, oh, it's gonna work. Nope. I wish it was just a bug, but no, that was an actual feature they wanted apparently.
Copper. May I inquire what the enameled glass is for? It just requires regular glass.
It does, you're right. Because I forgot to change it over.
Glad I said something.
Because that's the Mark 1.
Mm-hmm.
But the Mark 2 takes enameled glass.
Okay. But remember, you also need... Wait, did you already make the Mark 1? Am I going crazy?
Right there.
I see it. I'm like, wait. Don't mind me. Just losing my mind.
It's okay. You have a solid excuse.
I do. And I got on my exam, I got all the cranial nerve questions right.
Yeah, I know you were worried that you would get them wrong.
I'm like, that'd be awkward. No, I got those right. I mixed up, once again, I mixed up radius and ulna. And I changed my answer last minute because I was like, well, maybe it's the wrong one. I had the right one the first time, but I changed my mind. Solar panels!
Alright.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Oxygen
decreased.
efficiency decreased.
Yeah, we need to find the desalinization blueprints.
The water filtration blueprints. There's one at the jelly shroom cave, the grassy base. But I don't think we'll have time to get there and back.
Probably not.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
Nope. That one needs the drill.
I know. Just want to take my frustration out on that. Another diamond, that's good.
Trying to use science to explain why you think things are in the location they're in.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
At least I'm not like my dad who mixes random chemicals.
No, your dad who gets standard chemical burns and then decides to do some random wet or milkmaid remedy of yeah, no, you're not supposed to do that. The wise woman remedy, that's what it's usually called. Well, it's a burn, so you're supposed to put aloe on it, right? Not a chemical burn.
Literally the conversation we had. Right there.
Figure might as well get it while it's available.
Yep.
Alright, heading back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Mm. Now, for the Mach 3, you need ruby and plasteel.
Mm-hmm. 3 rubies. Which I do not think we will have time for tonight.
Probably not. Not unless you can do it in 6 minutes.
Oh wow. Yeah, you are keeping track. I have a hoodie on. Like,
I know, I'm like,
wristwatch.
because I'm like, I know Anne likes to be done by
Welcome aboard,
9. So I'm like,
You have
systems
more
online.
off, I am exhausted.
and I get that.
Si se puede! Because it's a state holiday.
Yep.
Yeah, she doesn't have to go to work tomorrow.
I don't think my dad has to go to work.
Probably not.
I don't know. I can't keep up with the days he has on and off.
Alrighty. So now the sea moth can go to.
Are you sure you have school tomorrow?
So now the sea moth has a 500.
Captain. All systems online.
What is you looking for?
He's kind of just wrapping it up. I'm curious if you even have school tomorrow.
Why? I have school tomorrow. You only have 1 week.
So now we have the same death as the Cyclops. So it won't be one of those of, oh yeah, I can just pop out. Oh crap, that's right, it's a different depth.
Well, because tomorrow's a state holiday, but it looks like you do have school.
They don't care about holidays anymore.
Cesar Chavez Day. The only reason I get a full week for spring break.
Passing 100
Well,
meters.
we did what we
Oxygen
well
efficiency
we
decreased.
accomplished what I
Welcome
wanted.
aboard,
We got
Captain.
the Cyclops made.
We got the Cyclops made. We built you a new Seamoth with a Mach 2 depth module.
So next week I want to get the Seamoth solar charger installed.
Seamoth solar charger, and we want the drill arm for the prawn suit.
Yep.
And the power cell charger.
Yep.
Which are both at that Rec 4 location, and then the water filtration is at the Degrassi Jelly Shroom. We'll need to make a beacon for that.
So, I'm one Titan. The Seamoth could definitely do with a storage modular. And that's easy to get. Yeah. So, thank you for watching, everybody. We will be back next week. And let's make sure to save.
Yep.
Alrighty. Have a good evening.